How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I'm going to be ranking the top 15 outfielders in MLB The Show, so we're going to get right into it. Now, this position is probably the toughest position to rank these cards, just simply because there are a plethora amount of options to use in the outfield. We still have some set one guys that you might use in your wild card spot. I wanted to include a few in an honorable mention section. But for the most part, I think the shortstop position and the outfield positions are the most important in the game, especially when playing online against other opponents. Having a lockdown defense, such as the outfield positions, will make it extremely difficult for your opponents to get extra base hits, or really just any base hits in general, right? A lot of this game is built on home runs, and if you can take those away, then that's also a bonus. But I did want to include John Donaldson in the honorable mention section of this. I honestly think he's a much better pitcher, of course. I think he has some added value as a role player, bench player, coming in off the bench as a defensive fielder or a pitcher in general. But at number 15, starting off the list, we have Alfonso Soriano. This is a true second baseman, but plays the corner outfield positions. I think this is a really good option. I still think there are much better options, but of course, a 99 overall at the number 15 position is still pretty good. At number 14, Ian Happ, a switch hitting card, who is a power hitter versus right and more of a contact hitter versus left. Elite defense and 72 speed is pretty good. At number 13, we have Max Clark. This is a draft pack card, and I think a lot of these draft pack cards look pretty good on paper. I haven't tested out every single one of them, but Max Clark does have a pretty good swing, as well as Dylan Cruz. These two cards I have completed the moments and whatever and got a chance to use their swing. But these two players don't have any active quirks. They're both pretty similar. I would say Dylan Cruz is maybe a little bit better, even though I like Max Clark's swing slightly more. At number 11, we have Kyle Tucker. I think this card is pretty underrated. A 99 overall with reverse splits, right? Hits lefties better than he hits righties. Not in terms of power, but in terms of contact. At number 10, we have Jock Peterson. Two very similar cards, right? Kyle Tucker and Jock Peterson are pretty alike. I like Jock Peterson's swing slightly more, and he does have max power. That's why I ranked him slightly ahead of him, but they're also pretty close to the same player. At number 9, we have Hank Thompson, and to me, this card is just an all-around complete guy. Not as good of an offensive threat as Kyle Tucker or Jock Peterson, but to me, a better all-around player. And I would probably use Jackie Robinson out there in the outfield over Hank Thompson. I don't know. Hank Thompson, to me, is more of an infielder. Jackie Robinson could, of course, play the middle infield or all around the infield. But I would probably use him in left field for the most part. But my current left fielder, Masataka Yoshida at number 7. This card, I think, is really underrated. 125, 117 contact with 125 vision, 125 clutch. Great defense out there. He will get diamond defense at a few parallels. Juan Soto has a very similar swing to Masataka Yoshida. I like Yoshida's load animation. I like Juan Soto's swing. I did enjoy it more, I believe, in MLB The Show 20 and 21. Last 2 years, haven't liked Soto's swing as much. Still a very good card. Jose Ramirez at number 5. To me, this is the best second baseman in the game right now, and I would use him out there in left. If you have these other guys, then you'll have to kind of maneuver them around to get them in the right position. But at number 4, we have Corbin Carroll. This card, to me, is very similar to Yoshida, kind of similar to Juan Soto, just a complete package in terms of speed, elite defense, does get the job done with the power side as well. 120 and 95 is good. At number 3, we have Hank Aaron. Hank Aaron could be higher. If he wasn't a push hitter, I think he would be a lot closer to this Ronald Acuna at number 2. But I think that, having the difference in timing windows based on your swing tendency and where you like to hit the ball for power makes a big difference. Hank Aaron, you almost have to swing right as soon as the pitcher releases the ball. Ronald Acuna, if you do that, you're going to be out in front, you're going to pull it, and you can still go the other way pretty well with Acuna. But at number 1, we have the Mickey Mantle, the Commerce Comet. This card, to me, will be the best outfielder until there is another one, until there is an upgraded version of Mickey Mantle, or potentially Ken Griffey Jr., but I think Mickey Mantle plays much better out there in the outfield in terms of his animations, in terms of just the way he covers ground out there. But that's going to do it for this video. Let me know what your thoughts are on my top 15 outfielders. Remember, there are other players that you can use as well. There are quite a few guys, right? Like Austin Riley didn't quite make the list. That card would be an elite left fielder and could definitely be on the top 15. But there are only 15 cards that can be in the top 15. Like I said, hopefully you enjoyed. Peace out.